back to the MEOO Roast Show. I'm Faty Cat, and today we're talking about animals who act like royalty but eat off the floor. Subscribe now.
Charming introduction, you oversized Cheeto. I am here to bring class to this dungeon. My outfit costs more than your 9 lives combined.
Class? Percival, you're wearing a napkin you stole from a dumpster and calling it an ascot. You look like a feather duster having a midlife crisis. Jealousy is ugly, Fatty. Unlike you, I don't need to shop at the big and furry store.
Is that shirt tropical, or did you just spill fruit punch on yourself? Nice monocle. Did it come free with a box of cereal? You're not an aristocrat, you're a pigeon with a glitter addiction.
I live in a gated community, peasant. It's called the zoo. You live in a box inside a house you don't pay rent for. A gated community? Buddy, that's a cage. You're federal property. I own the sofa, you're just a tax write-off for the city. I strut, you wobble. When I walk into a room, heads turn. When you walk into a room, the floorboards groan. You strut because you can't fly properly. You're a bird that weighs as much as a turkey but acts like a swan. You're nature's biggest disappointment. My call is a song of beauty. Your meow sounds like a rusty chainsaw cutting through a bag of wet gravel.
Song? You scream like a toddler who dropped his ice cream. Your neighbors don't admire you, they're filing noise complaints right now.
This tale is a work of art. It attracts mates from miles away. You attract fleas. That tail is just overcompensation. You're carrying a billboard on your butt that says, "Please look at me, I have no personality." I dine on organic seeds and rare insects. You lick the wrapper of a butter stick and call it dinner.
Rare insects? You eat bugs off the windshield. You're just a glamorized chicken. At least I get tuna from a can, not a beetle from the dirt.
I spend hours grooming. You lick yourself in public like a savage. Have you ever heard of a shower, or is water your kryptonite? I save on the water bill. You're so broke you have to wait for it to rain to take a bath. That's not eco-friendly, that's poverty. I am a model. People take photos of me all day. You are a paperweight. Your job is sleeping. You're not a model, you're a tourist trap background prop. People take photos near you, then crop you out because you blinked.
Percival, your brain is the size of a pea and it rattles when you walk. I chase the dot for cardio, you chase your own tail and lose.
My ancestors were pets to Maharajas. Yours were probably chasing rats in a barn in Ohio.
Maharajas? Please. Your grandfather was a Thanksgiving decoration that got lucky and escaped the oven. This is 24-karat gold. You wear a collar with a bell so people can hear you waddling closer.
That's not gold. That is a Ferrero Rocher wrapper you twisted around your toe. You smell like chocolate and desperation.
Posture is everything. Look at you, you're melting into the sofa. You're not a solid, you're a liquid. And you're so stiff, I think you swallowed a coat hanger. Relax, bird brain. The IRS isn't watching right now. I don't drive. I am driven. I have a chauffeur. You travel in a plastic crate that smells like fear. A chauffeur? It's called animal control. They threw you in the back of a van because you were blocking traffic, you idiot. Fur is so last season. It sheds. It mats. Feathers are aerodynamic elegance. I am a fighter jet. You are a fuzzy tractor. Fighter jet? One strong wind and you're in the next county. You're not a jet. You're a pillow fight waiting to happen. My dating profile says exotic and wealthy. Yours says will purr for ham. Exotic and wealthy? So you're catfishing. When they meet you, they find out you're just a loud chicken with a credit score of 0. I invest in image. You invest in lasagna. We have different priorities. Yeah, my lasagna is paid for. Your image is on layaway. If you miss one payment, they're coming to repossess your tail. I rise with the sun to greet the world. You wake up at 3 p.m. wondering what year it is. You scream at the sun. That's not greeting, that's panic. Everyone hates you at 5 a.m. Even the sun wants you to shut up. I can navigate by the stars. You can't even navigate out of a paper bag.
Navigate by stars?
You haven't left the petting zoo since 2015. The only thing you navigate is the distance to the nearest mirror.
Keep talking, cat. I have connections. Powerful birds. Eagles.
Eagles eat guys like you for a snack. You don't have connections, you have predators. You're on the menu, not the guest list. This scarf is imported silk. Your fur looks like you wrestled a vacuum cleaner and lost.
Imported silk? I saw you pull that out of a donation bin. It says 100% polyester right there. You're wearing a fire hazard.
I will be remembered as a symbol of beauty. You will be remembered as a YouTube meme.
Memes get views, baby. You're just a decoration. People look at you for 5 seconds, say pretty, and walk away. I am the content.
I am rich in spirit. That is what matters.
Code for I have 4 cents. Ladies and gentlemen, the rich Peacock is asking for bus fare home after the show.
At least I don't cough up hairballs on the carpet. That is the ultimate sign of a low-class citizen. Better a hairball on the carpet than a bird who thinks he's a king but is actually just a fancy duster. Go polish a mirror, Percival!
That's it for tonight. Hit like if you're broke, pause it as subscribe if you're fake rich, and join us next time for another freshly baked roast.